floor in here.
It's your girl, Miss Ruby V, on the Ruby V Exclusive, and this is the Boom Bap Hour Uncut. We have a very, very special guest here, the one and only Cassidy. He really needs no introduction, but I mean, because he's right here.
Nah, I appreciate the introduction. Thanks for having me. How you doing today?
Yes, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm beautiful. I can't complain.
Yes. Well, first of all, I just wanted to start off by saying it's such an honor to interview you, and we're going to talk about like all your new stuff, but I also just kind of like want to go over some of your, history and just let people know, like, if you don't know who Cassidy is, okay? But first, I see you've been at it heavy with them quarantine bars on IG. I am loving that.
I appreciate you. Yeah, I know that because everybody was locked in all around the world, people wasn't going to be able to do the things they normally do, like party, shop, all of the things that they normally do. People going to be stuck in the house. They're going to be a little bored, surfing the internet, so they needed some entertainment. So me being the creator, took it upon myself to create some material and throw it up just to keep people entertained.
Well, thank you for taking that upon yourself to do it. We're definitely enjoying that.
Thank you for enjoying it.
Yes, and I urge you to please check out Cassidy page. First of all, I mean, if you don't know how ill Cassidy is, please, whoever's listening, check out his IG right now. I'm so impressed with your freestyles because it's like you never say anything twice. Like, do you do that? You have to prepare for that? Is that it just comes from the Lord?
Yeah, and that's pretty difficult because even if you conversate with somebody, like even somebody close to you, like your parents or grandparents or somebody, sometimes they might tell you the same story multiple times. Or even if they tell you a different story, they might touch on the same thing or mention things multiple times in your life. So people tend to say a lot of the same things in conversation. So if you rhyming and making it rhyme, it's hard not to. And I done wrote so many rhymes, but I try to stay on top of it. I done put out so much work and wrote so many rhymes that I don't even remember them all. So it's some stuff. I probably forgot more raps than most artists even wrote altogether. So I try not to say the same thing, but I'm growing. I'm developing as a man. I'm learning new stuff every day. So as long as I keep bringing those things to the table, I'm going to continue to have information to touch on that I didn't touch on before.
Gotcha. So let's talk about, like how you grew up, like you grew up in Philly, tell us what it was like growing up there. Do you feel like it shaped you, like as a person, as an artist?
I believe everything happens how it's supposed to happen. So I was supposed to come up in Philly. The man that I needed to become, I needed to grow up in Philly and go through what I went through. But I'm pretty sure there's people from every neighborhood and every city in the country that we live in. And I'm pretty sure even in every city and countries that we don't live in, they got their stories, how it was hard, or how they had to go through certain things. And environments make people, do different things, grow in different ways. So I'm sure my environment and the things I've seen and was around played a part in who I became. I'm pretty sure that made a difference. But I'm not necessarily saying everybody would have had to grow up in those conditions in order to be great. Like, you got to just use whatever situation that you in to the best of your ability and to your advantage to be able to succeed. So that's what I did. And I mean, even though I was in one of the worst cities in the country, murder rate is high, a lot of crimes, a lot of violence. It's also a lot of love, a lot of intellect, a lot of smart people. So I tried to go with that side and used all of the things that came with being from Philly to my advantage to be able to benefit not just myself but other people and not let it bring me down and get me on the negative side of things that happen in the city.
Right. Definitely kudos to that. And, you've had major, legendary hits throughout your career. Like, do you have a different love for battle rapping versus, making like albums, like in the studio? Like, do you feel like battle rap is like your essence, or like how you feel like that's like really who you really are?
Yeah, but not this new form of battle rap that a lot of people might be familiar with, like with King of the Dot or Smack or RBE, like these new battle leagues. That form of battle rap that they do is not the battle rap that I grew up doing. My battle career lasted from 1995 to 2001. And after that, I pretty much got into the music business and started making music and stopped battling. So a lot changed since 2001, when it comes to battle rap. So it's a lot different than it used to be. But the way that battle rap originated and the way it was when I came up, that's definitely a huge part of me. You can hear it in all of my music and my bars. I'm always trying to be competitive, the best on every song I'm featured on. Always trying to up my skills and not just be better than everybody else, but even be better than myself the last time. So I'm always trying to get better and improve, and that's the reason why I told myself I wanted to be a rapper, to be the best. Not to get money, not to be a celebrity or get the girls or be famous. I ain't really care about none of that. I wanted the rap to be considered the best for putting words together. So, that's what I'm in it for.
Right, definitely. And so when we're talking battles, all the fans, I'm sure, want to know, is there a next one coming soon?
Yeah, it has to be, because I'm the biggest thing in battle rap. Like, I came back to battle rap a few years back, and I started battling again because I told them I wasn't coming back unless they had a certain amount of money. And it took a long period of time for the leagues to get big enough to get the money that I was requiring. But when they got the right amount of money, that's when I came back. But ever since I came back, I've been running battle rap as far as ticket sales, as far as, like YouTube and all of the site views, as far as like pay-per-view numbers. And it's just as far as like the hype around it, like all of the blogs, all of the people talking about it, all of the views generated from the hype around it. I'm the biggest thing in battle rap. So in order for it to continue to grow, they're going to have to bring me back somehow, some way. So I know every league is looking for, the right situation to bring me in on. So I'm going to definitely have to come back before the year out. I'm not sure. I didn't lock anything down. I'm not in contract yet to promote nothing, but I'm definitely for sure that these leagues gonna have to bring me back because I'm the energy.
Right. Okay. Like for instance, you had a line. You said, "I made battle rap popular. You got popular off battle rap." Like, what do you mean by that?
Well, kind of like what I explained to you. Like, battle rap wasn't even a popular thing. Like, not even a lot of people even knew about battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Of course, rap was getting popular. At first, they thought just hip hop rap music, period, was going to be a fad. Like, it was just going to come and go. But once they seen that the music was going to stick, the music started to grow. But battle rap wasn't as big as the music was. It wasn't even considered like a part of rap. It's like you didn't even necessarily have to do that. And I'm the one that came around and made that popular, made it like necessary, made it a thing to do in order to take it to the next level. Made it like a hit thing, made it popular. When the battle with me and Freeway dropped, that was the first time the world was able to witness like two people in the industry getting busy in battle form like that. They never seen nothing like it. So it changed the world. And it showed a lot of people in the world that there was money in that lane. So that's when all of the leagues started. That's when a lot of people started to invest their time into battle rap, and battle rap started to grow. Now it's a lot more people interested in battle rap because of all of these leagues and the opportunities that they had to be able to see battle rap. But that wouldn't have been able to be possible if I didn't do the things that I did. So I'm saying I made battle rap as a whole popular. And after battle rap as a whole got popular, a lot of these dudes got in it and then got popular off of that.
Right, right. So, like, when you face off with somebody, right, like, you said, like, for instance, was good. You said you had 70% more bars than you even used. Like, so needless to say, preparation is important to you. Like, do you even see your competition even, like, I mean, do anything even half as close as that to, like, really take it seriously before they face off with somebody?
No, and that's the reason why I'm back. I want to lead by example and show people that they got to have a better work ethic. If all of the dudes in battle rap had a better work ethic and all of the dudes in the industry had a better work ethic, just imagine the type of battles we would be getting and the type of music we would be airing. It would just be so much better. And it's not, I'm not saying these dudes can't do better. They got the capabilities to do better if they work harder. But a lot of dudes just got their feet up. They think this is just the easiest job in the world to be a rapper. It's like you got to do the least amount of work. And that's not true. And that's where I'm back to show people that you definitely got to be focused and you got to be on your job and you got to put in the work. A lot of these rappers don't even work, like even 3 hours a day on their craft. And there's people that got minimum wage jobs that's working 8 hours a day and working the whole 8 hours hard. And these dudes are not even putting in 2-3 hours a day to work on their craft. And they expect to be millionaires and travel the world and have all the jewelry and all the success and all of the cars. And it's like, that don't even make sense to me. So I'm back around to show people that they definitely got to step it up and work hard for the things that come along with being successful as a rapper.
Definitely. Right. Now it seems like, you know, you really do everything all in the spirit of hip hop, you know, like you said that one time. Now it seemed like some of these artists these days actually, like, if you want to, like, really, like, battle them, like, they almost take it as like a personal assault on them. If you, like, say, you know, you want to really, like, battle, like, they're like, oh no, we don't do that, we don't get into that now, like, almost like, you know, hip hop is past that or something. Like, what's your take on that? Like, are people just softer what these days? Or they just, you know, what is it where they feel like they don't want to do it in the spirit of just competition, like, for, you know, just for the spirit of hip hop?
Yeah, because a lot of these dudes are not really talented. They just in the business for different reasons, and they know that. They understand that. So they want to just ride the wave as long as possible and not get exposed. And if they was to battle rap, that fact would get exposed. So they scared to do it. They want to make up all these excuses why they don't do it, because they know if they was to do it, it wouldn't go right. So that's the only reason why I would even think of somebody that would not want to be competitive or would not want to show the world their skills, is because they know they can't and they intimidated, they scared. And it's like, those type of dudes shouldn't be in position to have record deals and have a bunch of fans if you're a scaredy cat and you can't even hold it down for the fans that you got.
Okay. And it's definitely common these days, so y'all hear that? Y'all better step your competitive game up, okay? For sure.
And I'm not saying everybody got a battle rap, but because especially this form of battle rap that they do nowadays, because everybody ain't got the right temperament to do that. But I feel like you should be competitive in what you do. So if you're a rapper, you need to be competitive in your music. The music that you putting out, when you on features and doing records with other people, you need to be competitive and try to have the best verse at all times. You need to not just try to have the best verses, but just be the best in every direction, like with everything. How you carry yourself, your mannerisms, how you talk, how you present yourself, the decisions you make, everything you should try to do should try to be better than every other rapper. And if everybody had that mentality, then the industry would be in a way better place.
Yeah, most definitely. And I mean, really, and we really talk about, like, you know, what you went through to get to the point, you know what I'm saying, of where you are. Like, you've been through some real stuff. Like, I mean, if you go back to like 2005, 2006, you know, you had some very heavy incidents, like dealing